What up, peeps? It's your boy Heckin Steve. Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm doing another pickups video. I got a big package here from the Pickin Preacher. I opened it up, but I haven't looked inside yet. I mean, I know what I bought, sort of. I mean, it was like a week or so ago. I kind of forgot what's in here, but it'll be fun to show on camera. But first, I did get some other pickups. I was able to acquire a copy of Pokemon Gold for the Game Boy Color, and it's got a little bit of like wear on the actual art, but that's okay, man. I got a really good deal on it because of that, so I can't complain. As Gamers Manuel likes to say, I can't complain. Madden NFL 16. I'm trying to collect all the Maddens. There's some poo-poo right there on the top of the case, but I'll get that taken care of. And it's complete. It's got some stuff. Hell yeah. TNA Impact for the Xbox 360. I've seen gameplay videos of this, but I've never actually played this game. I've heard the controls on it is really like the part about it that sucks, but it even came with the bonus disc, so that's sweet. And then off of Amazon, these games aren't new, but the little holder. So I paid about 15 bucks for this. This holds about 20 games. I'm gonna actually go ahead and put my gold in there. I think it's pretty sweet. It's better than it's just sitting on the shelf. I was gonna buy custom cases for all these games, but man, that would have been super expensive, like $7 a game, and plus the shipping and stuff. It was gonna be like 80 bucks, I think, to get cases for every game that I had. But I also bought the Nintendo 64 holder. This holds 10 games. The Game Boy one holds 20. I don't know, man. I think it's pretty cool. They were like $15 a thing. I mean, that's kind of expensive for some plastic, but $15, well, I guess $34 total for both with tax and everything, as opposed to spending $80 just to have some custom cases. Next up, I went to GameStop this past weekend, and I got me a purple PS5 controller. They were on sale brand new for like 50 bucks. I've been playing Spider-Man 2 with this thing, and that game is, amazing. No pun intended. Amazing Spider-Man or whatever. Next up, this came from a buddy in my Discord named James. He found this at Goodwill. He knew that I was looking for this so I could, obviously play the games. But this thing works just as it would if it was brand new. So I appreciate the hookup, man. And he also sent a bunch of games that are going to be in my giveaway next month. And some of them are really good stuff. So that's going to be sweet. I still have to get a bunch of games that I want to contribute to the giveaway, which I didn't even ask him to contribute to my giveaways. He just wanted to. So thanks, bud. I appreciate it. All right, now let's go ahead and get into this box that came from the Pickin Preacher. I just want to preface this by saying, and he didn't tell me to say this, but if you guys are looking to buy some retro games, make sure you check out the Pickin Preacher, because not only does he offer like a fair price for stuff, he actually like cares. And that's the kind of resellers that we want. I mean, look at this, was just on top. It's like $2 in bubble wrap right there. And then, okay, this is the system. So I did buy a Nintendo 64 from him. And as you can see, it's got a bunch of wrap around it too. And he told me that he opened this up and cleaned it and all that. I'm not gonna fact check him because I trust him. But looking inside of it and everything, I mean, it looks like it did get cleaned up a little bit. I didn't get the expansion pack. I just got the normal thing. I honestly don't care about the games that require the expansion pack. When I was a kid, I didn't have one, and I was able to have fun and play, anything I wanted pretty much on here too. Obviously you can't play Majora's Mask, I think is the one, and then Donkey Kong 64, and then I think Perfect Dark. But those games I don't really care about, so that's okay. And I don't even think I have a TV that's able to plug in through AV right now. So I'm not even able to play this yet. I gotta buy one of those stupid adapters. But I know that it works, and if it doesn't, I know that the guy that I bought it from will take good care of me. And even if I didn't buy from him, he's still just a great guy, and he makes really good YouTube videos. He's very entertaining. And like I said, man, he didn't tell me to say any of this. I mean, look, he bubble wrapped the AV cables, so. All right, and then here's our controller. I did end up with an atomic purple controller. I think that's what ended up getting traded into him. And since he did a short about selling this thing, I'll go ahead and tell you I paid $50 for it, which I think is a pretty fair price for an N64. And pretty decent stick. I'm excited, man. I want to play some of my wrestling games, and I want to get a copy of Diddy Kong Racing. I always like Diddy Kong over the Mario Kart games. And then there's some games in the bottom here, so let me go ahead and I'll just pull this out. I got enough bubble wrap to start my own reselling business now, so thanks, man. Appreciate it. Alright, now some of these games, I think he just sent them to me because they're, you know, they're not worth much, and you know, I definitely appreciate it. So I think a lot of these are the Madden games, because like I'd been saying before, trying to collect all the Madden games. First up, he gave me a copy of Backstage Assault for the N64. I think it was included in that $50 that I paid for this system. This is the only wrestling game I know of that doesn't have a wrestling ring in it. It's not a very good game from what I've been told. Personally, I've never played it, but I will. All right, yeah, and we ended up with 6 more Madden games. We've got 2001, 2005, 2007, 15, a 360 version of 16, and 17 for the PS4. So I'm starting to get the majority of them. I still have to get all the cartridge ones. That's a good chunk. And then I already have this game, but for some reason he didn't want to sell it to somebody. He wanted to just give it to me. Oh yeah, he put the little bubble wrap in there to keep it safe. I have a copy of this game, but the one that I have is kind of scratched up, but it looks like the one that he sent is in pretty good shape. So I'll probably swap it out, and then I don't know what I'll do with the other one. Maybe I'll resurface it and give it away. And then my kitty's got his tail all up in the camera there. What's up, buddy? You ready to see all this new stuff too? Well, guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.